live show today, and I'm going to talk to you more regarding secrets of creating impact goals for massive business growth. Let me know who's in for that kind of content. I thought this would be a really cool topic to share with you today. By the way, I have a lot of new people in my audiences, so I would love to welcome you to my community, whether it's on Facebook at the Life School or on Instagram at Elona Lopari Official. I'm so glad that you are here. I'm so glad that we are connected and looking forward to sharing knowledge, building a really great relationship. And I hope you really get a lot of value from not only the communities that I built over time and the connections that you get to have with other purpose driven entrepreneurs, but of course also from the content I create on high level business strategy, building a legacy business on purpose through mindset, branding, marketing, sales, systems, and team, a foundational framework that I have used to build my own successful business, but also that I have used with corporations that I am helping and high level entrepreneurs. So I share a lot of topics around all those areas that I spoke about, and also topics that will really add value to your entrepreneurship journey. So let me know in the comments, where are you in your entrepreneurship journey? How many years you've been an entrepreneur? What actually prompted you to become an entrepreneur? How did you get into this world? All the stuff. I make a very intentional, um, I should say, I make very intentional actions or things that I do in my day to day to get to know the people that are in my social media networks. So that's actually what I'm going to talk about today, right? So the difference between creating impact goals and versus income goals. So, for 15 years in my corporate career, a lot of you that know me already know that that was my journey. I pivoted from corporate to entrepreneurship over 6 years ago. So, that was what I learned so many years in corporate to be very masculine driven with the way that I set my goals. So, it was all about creating income goals, right? How much sales are we going to increase this month? How many more team members we going to get on board, right? Everything was results oriented. And it was great while it worked in that environment because obviously the company was very structured. So, you could be successful with thinking that way and setting goals that way. But what I've learned as an entrepreneur is to go off on my own um, nurturing journey of really building my network and community, not on numbers, right? Not seeing people as numbers, or not looking at things as clients or my sales for the month or for the year or for the quarter, but really focusing more in the process of relationship building and impact. It's what I call impact goals, right? So focusing more on how many more people can I add to my network that I can intentionally build meaningful and trusting relationships with. So now, from being income driven, I have become very impact driven because at the end of the day, being a purpose driven entrepreneur is about making the impact that we want to make through the problem that we solve in the marketplace with our clients, right? We all started this. Well, I know I did because I wanted to make a difference. I want to help people with the work that I do day to day, right? So being impact driven, I realized that it was much more fulfilling and it's less pressure based, so to speak, because when you focus on the only the impact goals, for example, I want to get 5 clients this month, but you don't have a process in place to get to that final goal, then obviously how are we going to get there, right? So rather than focus on the goal itself, focus on the process to get to that goal. And I guarantee you what I've learned, in my journey so far, is that the more your process is intentional and really focused on building human relationships, the more you will reach your income goals. So I always now say that your income is a byproduct of the impact that you get to make. And the size of your income is always going to be connected to the size of your meaningful relationships that you are building over time. And I always say that every day, that's my focus. Every day, wherever I go, how many people can I really build a meaningful relationship with, whether it's off social media or on social media, right? We're just given more platforms to connect with people, right? So it should really be the same thing, whether it's on social media or off social media. Human relationships are human relationships, right? And that is always going to be the byproduct. Your income is always going to be a byproduct of the size of the relationships that you are building over time. So you have to be very intentional as you grow in your brand, as you are growing your name out there, as you are putting yourself out there, as people start to get to know you, right? And as people are continuously getting to know you and your brand, you constantly need a focus on building community, growing your network, building relationships. That has to be the number one focus of your business growth at all times. Because again, that's where opportunities for collaborations come to play, right? So don't have an open mind to human relationships. You just never know, who you will be meeting, what is it that, where is it that they are, and also how is it that you can add value in their life with really anything that you can do to go first and build the process of reciprocity, right? Because giving starts the process of receiving, right? So giving starts the process of receiving. So definitely do that. And that's exactly what I help my amazing entrepreneurs with, to grow the influence of their audience and the influence that they have with their networks and with their communities, with their social media networks, with their local networks, with their reach, pretty much, right? And how to intentionally utilize the digital platforms out there on how to grow your influence so that you are building trust. And of course, you are focusing on the impact process that I'm speaking about so that your income will become a byproduct and you will not only have more fulfilling relationships in your business, not only your day-to-day business operations will be filled with really great human beings, people that you love to connect with, but of course, your massive business growth is just going to follow that. It's just a beautiful harmony and a beautiful process. So let me know if you need help, and I would love to connect with you further. We could take a look at your social media networks, wherever your community is based right now, and I would love to offer you some suggestions on what is it that we can do to do just that. The reason why I would love to do that for you is because this is what I do. I love building community. I love building relationships, and I also love connecting people to one another. So I've built quite an extensive online community at this point, over 30,000 entrepreneurs that I nurture every day. And I know that this is one of the biggest fulfilling things in my business, to be able to surround myself with amazing people, but also to be able to offer what I have built over time in leverage to serve and to help other people, right? So servant leadership and community building is one of my specialties. And day one, because I'm here long term and building a legacy purpose driven business, I'm always focusing on building those relationships and being very purposeful and intentional with that. So, if you are looking to grow, and I should say you should always be looking to grow, right? For more clients and also for more brand fans. I'd love to connect further and give you some really great ideas that might really be able to help you. So definitely connect and we will go from there. Thank you so much to those of you that joined me here, and let me know your thoughts in the comments. I would love to hear more regarding what you think as far as creating impact goals rather than income goals, and how is it that you are doing that in your business. Let me know in the comments and we can continue the conversation in there as well. Have a good rest of your day.